Greetings, friends and fellow cigar box guitar enthusiasts. One of my favorite boxes to make a cigar box guitar out of are these Arturo Fuente boxes. They are solid wooden boxes and are generally the right size and shape for a cigar box guitar. So I did want to show you kind of my collection here of different shapes and sizes. So right off the bat, this petite Corona. This would be perfect for a ukulele. It measures at about 8 inches by a little bit less than 2 inches by a little bit less than 6 inches. And they all come with this red paper on the inside. But I just love the size of this thing here, and then obviously the name Petite. And the reason being, obviously it's petite. Again, perfect for a ukulele. The next size down or the next size up, I would say would be, now this one here is called a Causadores. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. And that comes in at a whopping 8 1/4 by 2 1/2 or 2 5/8 by 6 1/2, a little bit over, yeah, 6 1/2 exactly. This one here does not have the paper inside. I might have taken it out already, but this is it's deeper this way here, so this might actually have a lot of great acoustic properties here. This Emperor box, or Emperador, it's a little bit longer in this axis here. Let's see exactly how big it is here. It looks like it's 8 5/8 by a little over 2 1/2 here by 7 1/2 here. A little bit more boxy, but still perfect size for a cigar box guitar. Next we have the Conquistadores. A little bit narrower in this axis. This would be 9 inches here by, wow, almost 3 inches here by 6 inches exactly here. Oh, got a bunch of gloves in there. Gloves for a rainy day. That here is an awesome size for a cigar box guitar. Again, it's a little bit narrow in this axis, but that's okay. Okay, this is my go-to box here. This is the double, see that word right there? The double Chateau Fuente. And this here, yeah. And why do I like this box the best? I'm not really sure. It's just to me, it's like the perfect size and shape here. This is 9 1/2 by 2 1/4 by a little bit less than 7 1/2. The double Chateau. Now, with these double Chateaus, actually with all of them, what I do is I just grab the paper, and take it out. That way the glue sticks to the wood. And then with these things here, I just throw it away. All right, moving along. This is another very common box here. This one here is the Curly Head Deluxe. So So the Curly Head Deluxe comes in at 7 exactly by a little bit less than 2. This is like 1 7/8 by 9.5 here. Again, this is another one of my very, very, very favorite go-to Arturo Fuente cigar boxes. The Corona Imperial. This is very much similar to the Chateau and the Curly Head. This one here comes in at a little over 9.5, like 9 5/8. It is also 1 inch and 7/8 deep, and a little over 7 inches, like 7 1/8 wide. Of course we have, oh yeah, here. So yank the paper out. And some of these guys have this little shelf here, this little ledge here. You can take these out if you like. I normally do because it's always in my way. So you can just, however you want to do it, get physical with it, just pop it out. Now these little guys here, these little wood pieces, I'm going to show you what you could do with these things here. So I'm going to hang on to these things for now. Okay, now we're getting into the larger boxes. This one here is the Churchill. Okay, the Churchill. This is a little bit larger. We're moving into the larger realm here, and these would be greater, in my opinion, better for larger scale instruments, like a 25-inch scale here. So look at that, 10 inches. 10 inches. 10 by a little bit less than 8. That's like 7 7/8 by 2 1/16 inch deep. All right. Churchill. That is an awesome cigar box for a cigar box guitar. All right, now check out how big this dude is. When I mean big, it's like almost 11 inches. Just slightly, it's like an inch. No, it's a 10 7/8 by, it's narrow. It's like 1 inch and 5/8 deep by 8.5 inches wide. Now, this would be perfect, in my opinion, for a paint can resonator type because it's got a lot of width in this axis here. So, this one here is called the Royale Salute. Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. The Royale Salute. And the last but not least, and Chateau Fuente Queen Bee. Now I have made paint can resonators with this one here, and I love this box. This is just a ginormous box. It's big, but narrow. So this would be great for the paint can lid resonator box. This dude comes in at 12 inches by 8 inches by 1 inch and a little bit less than 1.5 inches, about 1 inch and 3/8. Excuse me. So the Queen Bee, that would be awesome, like I said, for a paint can lid resonator. So there you have it. Arturo Fuente boxes, no matter the size or the shape, they are built awesome. Now I did want to show you a little trick, and that has to do with these guys here. These little shelf pieces that are in there. So, check this out. Sometimes I take a razor blade and I cut the paper here and I remove the top. So that's just a trick that I do. But what I wanted to point out here is that this edge right here a lot of times is not glued. In fact, I don't know if you can see it here, but you can wiggle it back and forth. I don't know if you can see that. Now these sides here are usually stapled in and glued so that there's no wiggle room there. I mean, these edges here are pretty good usually. It's the long edges here. Watch here. See that? You can really see that guy there. That's just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And this guy's pretty tight. So I do glue and block the edges, and that kind of helps with this wiggle here. But what I like to do is I salvage these pieces, and then see how they have these little staples in here? You gotta be careful because these staples are pokey. So I get rid of these staples, and then I cut a little edge, and then just glue it right in there, and I'll show you how to do that. So I glue the bottom and the side so that the glue can actually get into that corner, into the crack in the corner. And then I just, you could clamp it in place if you want, but there's really no need to it. So that's it right there. You can actually get another little piece and put it in there if you like, but this is going to be enough to, like, you know, make sure that there's no wiggle in this thing here, and I can already tell that it's going to be solid. All right, so that's it for this video. Queen Bee, followed by the Royal Salute. Next would be the, oh, did I get these things out of order? No, the next would be the Churchill. The Churchill. Followed by the, gosh, I got these things out of order. Corona Imperial. Followed by the Curly Head Deluxe. Followed by the double Chateau Fuente. Followed by the Conquistadores. Full of gloves. Followed by the Emperador. Me no speak plain English. Followed by the Causadores with the arrow. Followed by the, oh, I'm out of order. Double, oh, this is a double Chateau. Never mind. Followed by, last but not least, the Petite Corona. Isn't that an awesome little little pyramid there? All right, if you like these videos, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. And don't forget, I do have a link to my Patreon in the banner above. And I also have links to t-shirts in the video description below. All right, that's it. I'll see you in the next video.